Political campaigns often provide candidates a chance to rewrite their narratives, and the APC presidential candidate has brought the message of renewed hope. Support groups argue that part of Asiwaju Tinubu's appeal is his ability to adapt to the necessities of the movement he has been fated to contest in. Correspondent Habib Alawal reports.
The 2019 elections marked several milestones in Nigeria's political history. It was the 20th anniversary of Nigeria's Fourth Republic. It was also the second time a president was re-elected for a second term and a reaffirmation of the All Progressives Congress emergence as Nigeria's ruling party. But above all, by 2019, Nigeria had officially spent more time under democratically elected leaders than under military rule. For supporters of the APC presidential candidate, they are convinced that no other candidate is more capable of being president of Nigeria come 2023. The Tinubu Shettima student Vanguard is taking its campaign to school campuses across the country.
Informing Nigerian students, educating them, telling them the reason why they must support Bola Ahmed Tinubu because they have done it in the past. And may I also tell you, there is a virus on our campuses. We have a lot of our students who unknowingly have joined a movement of certainty, joining it without knowing the end of that movement. It is high time for us. It's one of the responsibilities that we want to take on our shoulder, to tell our friends and colleagues that this is time for us to open our eyes.
We are the leaders among the followers.
Another support group is organizing a football tournament in all 774 local government areas in Nigeria, taking the message of renewed hope to the people.
The tournament tag Asiwaju Youth Cup, and this tournament is for the empowerment of youth in soccer talent. And the way we want to go about it is we want to select players from each local government of every state.
While INEC continues to reel out its guidelines, many believe the 2023 election will be a race along generational, ethnic and religious lines. Habib Alawal, TVC News, Abuja.
So talking politics, the Southwest Students Movement for Atiku Okowa campaign has been inaugurated in Osogbo, the Osun State capital. While inaugurating the movement, the Senior Special Assistant to Delta State Governor and Vice Presidential Candidate of the PDP on Student Affairs, Comrade Jerry Ihiwario, charged the students to go back to their various campuses to canvass and galvanize support for Atiku Okowa's presidency. Rafiu Hamid reports.
These are the leadership of the students' wing of the People's Democratic Party in the Southwest. Coordinators of Osun, Oyo, Ekiti, Ondo, Ogun, and Lagos states led their members from different campuses to the inauguration which took place at the Secretariat of the PDP in Osogbo. They promised to take their campaign to every higher institution of learning in the region in support of Atiku Abubakar.
This is the time that Nigeria needs these gentlemen to reset, re-strategize, restructure, and reunify this country.
We, from our personal conviction and allied commitment, have converged ourselves for this program, working with the leadership of their parties in each state, in each of the states in the Southwest, in tasking ourselves the enormous contribution to ensure that our party emerges in the forthcoming presidential and general election come February 2023.
In a speech, the Senior Special Assistant to the Delta State Governor says the PDP will count on the support of students across the country to win the presidential election.
It is made up to charge our state coordinators that it is not time for you to relax. It's time for you to go back to your various states where you are going to a very strong structure, most especially across all the campuses, to see that we get our canvassers readily available. And by so doing, we must be gender friendly to see that there is a touch of females.
And it is our duty to deliver capacity. I want to beg our Southwest student coordinators. This is a challenge to us. We will not say we will deliver. We will deliver and we will succeed and we will congratulate ourselves for the victory.
State chairman of the PDP, represented by Azim Abioye, assures the students of necessary support.
That what we have been doing at the level of student unionism is what is translating to the larger politics, and this is what is playing out now. And I want to assure all of us, on behalf of the state leadership of the party, that whatever supports the student arm of Atiku Okowa student movement will need, we will readily provide.
The state chapter of the party had last week inaugurated Atiku Okowa campaign committee. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Oshobo.
The Independent National Electoral Commission says it will not hesitate to prosecute any political party, candidates or party supporters over acts that might lead to violence ahead of the elections. INEC Chairman Mahmoud Yakubu also restated his commitment to deploying the bimodal voters accreditation system for the general election. Senior correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
The leadership of INEC is meeting representatives of registered political parties for quarterly interactions and in the build-up to the 2023 polls. There have been clashes among supporters of political parties, including allegations of denial of access to public facilities, destruction of billboards, as well as other outdoor campaign materials through acts of thuggery. INEC cautions political parties and their candidates against violence.
As party leaders, you should remain committed to peaceful electioneering. We'll continue to work together to remove encumbrances to the right of parties and candidates to freely canvass for the support of the electorate.
For the opportune time, the Commission says there is no going back on the use of the bimodal voters accreditation system and electronic transmission of results.
There will be no incident form that enables ineligible persons to vote using other people's permanent voters' cards during elections. We are committed to ensuring that the 2023 general election is transparent and credible, reflecting the will of the Nigerian people.
Having invalidated over 2 million of the 12 million new registrants, the chairman says the Commission is taking disciplinary action against 23 of its officers for engaging in fictitious registrations.
The Commission is also working hard to ensure the completion of printing of the remaining PVCs for new voters, as well as those that applied for transfer or the replacement of their lost or damaged cards.
The demographic distribution of the additional 9,518,188 voters shows that youths between the ages of 18 and 34 are 7.2 million, representing 76.5%, with the females taking 50.82% at 4.8 million and males 49.18% at 4.6 million. The political parties affirmed their confidence in the Commission's leadership and promised to address the challenge of thuggery, hate speech, and other forms of violence sweeping through the campaigns.
The use of technology in the conduct of elections in Nigeria has become sacrosanct and fait accompli.
The Commission will be meeting with the political parties in another 1 week on the twin issues of political rallies and campaign financing to ensure strict adherence to the provisions of the law. Joke Edsa, TVC News, Abuja.